Hi and welcome. My name is Sam and you are listening to Organise Events 101. We have talked about stealing your way to success and to scratch your own itch, to work with events that you want to visit or things that we would like to have in your life. Here in episode 3, we are going to go a bit more practical and hands-on. We are going to focus on building an organization, and specifically an events organization. And the first question you should ask yourself is, why do you need an organization? The answer is quite obvious. If your event is bigger than a dinner party, then you probably can't do everything on your own, and you have to have people that help you. NärCon Sommar, where sommar is summer in Swedish, has roughly the following organization. We have me as the main organizer, and under me I have a committee with about 6 members. Each committee member is responsible for about 1/6 of the event, and my job is mainly to lead this group to get the event done. Under each of the committee members you will find about 7 or 8 organizers, and each organizer have their own distinct responsibilities, their own team, their own budget, and are part of planning the event. And last but not least, under each of the organizers you will find our volunteers, which work roughly 6 hours per day at the event. For every year that passes, we adjust NärCon's organizational structure somewhat, but 2 principles remain the same. First, no shared responsibilities between individuals. All members of the organization should have their own distinct responsibilities. Otherwise, it is not uncommon that no one feels responsible for a task and it doesn't get done. In Swedish, we have an idiom which literally translates to fall between the shares. And you don't want stuff to fall between the shares, then it doesn't get done. Second, we try to adjust the organization after the principle about span of control. Span of control is a fancy way of saying how many individuals a leader is capable of leading. And the span of control varies, of course, and is depending on a lot of different factors, like the leader's amount of experience or the subordinates' amount of experience. Are you working over the internet or in real life? Are you working non-profit on your spare time, or are you working as your daily job, and so on. But one magic number that appears from time to time is 8, and it's roughly this number that NärCon have used over the years. So that is the way we do it at NärCon, and lots of times I can see smaller events copy a big chunk of our organization and applying it to their event. The mistake with this is that they will probably end up with a much bigger organization than they need. Nowadays, NärCon Sommar, which attracts about 10,000 visitors, has roughly 60 organizers. In 2010, NärCon had 1,000 visitors and 15 organizers, which was probably too many as well. So, when building your organization, first take a hard look at what do you really need. Do you have to have one organizer for the wardrobe, one for the entrance, one for the info disc, and one for the convention's own store, like we had at NärCon Sommar 2017? Or can you have one organizer responsible for all of these tasks, like we had at NärCon Sommar 2010? My idea is that less is more when building your organization. Of course you have to balance the amount of responsibility between your organizers so that it is manageable by everyone and it's fun to be part of the event. But just adding more people to the organization doesn't necessarily lead to a better event. So, thanks for listening, and be sure to tune in next time and to like and subscribe, of course. If you want to reach me, my email address is podcast@narcon.se. Take care and see you next time.